Governor, when you've time, I'd like to know more about what transpired in Latium.
Whitecliff. That's where Procurator Corvinus camps out.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Us wayward souls want guiding. May your river run clear.
More hands come harvest, Roman or otherwise.
Governor Pratius. Good. News travels slowly to the Empire's extremities. You better fill us all in. Emperor Lucius is dead, you say.
And that's not all. Calidus marched on the Senate and declared himself emperor in Julia's place.
Calidus always did have the loyalty of the legions. But I'd never write off a snub Julia Augustina.
Lady Julia against the Senate and all the armies of Rome.
Calidus may have frightened the Senate into temporary submission. But she has the name, Marcus, the daughter of Emperor Servius, conqueror of Albion, the true progenitor of Pax. Lucius took all the credit when he died, but defeating the Celts was Servius's triumph.
Must be why I'm here. Calidus wanting to tread in Servius's triumphant footsteps.
Emperor Calidus does hold him up as an example. His own father was a corpse-bearer. Be prepared, Marcus. Feel free to take a look around Whitecliff. I will answer your questions.
Ade, Rector Provinciae.
The Skaha we can lay hands on, we keep here. This is the castrum. Men and resources are limited, but we make do. I notice you came here without a flagship. It's one of my duties as procurator to ensure the governor never goes without one.
Bayonets! Forward!
You summoned me, Procurator?
Ah, Anxious, yes. I want you to go beyond the Limes, up to Carrickmore.
Carrickmore? That's Woada's holding, that is.
Precisely. We need to know what she's up to. She's watching my scouts, but she's not watching yours.
Oh, bloody hell. All right.
Carrickmore is a fortified island. You try and keep a low profile. I just want a report, nothing more.
Waiting for your decree. Time flies, as do we.
What do we do about these people, Ben?
Neptune's finest. Ready.
I believe the Emperor expects us to conquer them.
We advance.
He can't mean all of them. I still need some of these Celts to work for me.
Well, strictly speaking, one would only need to subjugate their leaders. This Woada, for instance.
Oh, I mean to show her that I'm not to be trifled with. But I need an army first. It could be an army of Celts.
Really, Harry? Do you intend to lead them in their war dances?
Why not? It could be fun.
We stand, waiting. Festina Lente. Through the waves.
Looking forward to doing business with you, Gov.
Goods do trickle in from Latium, so if you need anything, my tent is always open. If I may, Governor, your cities will suffer without a barricade. Any troop you can put between you and the enemy. I don't have a man to spare. You'll need a barracks, and you'll need to train your own soldiers.
What could you possibly require? Leaders, forward! Time flies, as do we.
You here to see how the sausage is made?
Neptune's finest! Ready!
One more thing. Letters from the continent often come to Whitecliff first.
Waiting for your decree!
A letter from Latium for you. I have read it, in line with my role as procurator.
Leaders, forward!
Must just be how things work around here.
It's also my duty to report gubernatorial improprieties to the Emperor. But for now, I'll remain discreet. After all, it's not my place to decide the friends you keep. Mars knows my career could do with a little love from above.
Hey, these wares need housing. You forgot something, lovey.
We stand waiting.
Rain or no rain, I'd rather be a governor here than go back to that cubicle and count beans.
Time flies, as do we. We advance. Through the waves. Waiting for your decree. What could you possibly require? Neptune's finest! Ready!
Which emperor sent you this time? Never mind. It doesn't actually matter.
supplies, as do we.
Good eating on cockles, and not just for crabs.
you're sticking your hands in the hive.
A spear.
Your adversary makes herself known, and sooner than anticipated.
Who is she?
Voada, of the Skaha tribe. It is my displeasure to report her mistreatment by Rome in the past. While most of the people of Albion have come to accept Roman rule, her tribe remains in open rebellion. But this idea to ride in on an elephant, like warlike Servius, the military drills,
Your idea, not mine.
no doubt revived the hatred. Hatred for those who took her son.
Hardly surprising.
Such is the nature of war.
Oh, I don't know. These wild Celts, sticking spears in other people's doors. Took a great chunk out of the paintwork.
Ere?
Waiting for your decree.
A new unit has
That's
been
us.
recruited.
What could you possibly require?
Off we go. Stay close. Frog swallows the rest of us.
We advance.
Afraid, anxious? Are we in danger?
Through the waves.
Could be not. I think if she attacks, she'll want to do it on her terms.
Voada, not the frog. Best keep our distance then.
Often can't see your hands in front of your face.
Waiting for your decree.
Why does our counterpart Manx have a furry slug over his lip?
It is an item unique to Albionites, hence no single word for it in Latin.
Neptune's finest. Ready. Time flies, as do we. Through the waves.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Time flies, as do we. possibly require? We stand, waiting.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Throwing title. Through the waves.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Festina Lente. Time flies, as do we. What could you possibly require?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Through the waves. We advance.
This is it. Carrickmore. You can already hear her voice on the wind.
Warriors of the Skaha! Did we not become strong again? Our blood thickening for each and every newborn ox? They say Rome's last emperor died like a dog. His Pax is over. You've seen the new governor with his grey beastie. A worshipper of murdering, conquering Servius. Do we, the Skaha, allow such insults to stand? Or do we remind him of the fate of Landinium? Of Matiacorum? Iron from blood!
So now you know. Clearly, her threats are not to be taken lightly. And her fort, Carrickmore, is impressive. I wouldn't fancy. Well, thank you, Anxious. Go easy now.
We build them for stormy seas.
Don't disappoint me, Governor.
Imperial visit. Ah, Hugh. Once he sees how little we have achieved, he'll sink us forever.
Well, I think I've done pretty well here, Ben. Besides, who stops an emperor with his heart set on a visit?
This is not your mother we are welcoming. For emperors, there is always more to do, more to prepare.
Like what?
Delicacies and decorations, Ere. A red carpet all the way to Latium if we must.
Does the Emperor often?
Not since Servius planted the feet of his elephant on these shores. Countless provinces vying for his attentions. And he wants to recapture this backwater.
Probably can't wait to escape the stuffy old senators. Man of...
Even before Servius, Albion was always a trophy province.
Scoring a quick victory here will make him popular?
It's a celebrated tradition. Hammering the tribe.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Procurator, I've no great experience in these matters, but I suspect Wawada might be rallying her warriors for a raid.
Wouldn't be the first time.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Your cities are more Roman than Celtic, then?
Well, of course, Manx, that's the plan. We Romans like to roll out the template wherever we go.
No, and I don't blame you. The Romans have given us a lot. But no need to get into that. You might have difficulty with imports, though, eh? At least until they let you back into Latium.
Ere? Varik? Thank goodness for fresh cut flowers.
Steady work overcomes all.
Ben, is that my last amphora of wine? Have you been pilfering my reserves?
Yes.
You know I could have you flogged for that.
Please, I implore you to forgive me. I have disgraced myself and violated your trust in drowning my sorrows.
Ben! What in the name of Jove is wrong with you? This doesn't sound like you at all.
Oh, this place. I am dragged down by its murky currents. You must understand, I've only ever known life in Latium.
But didn't you grow up east of the Mare Nostrum?
Civilized places, culturally contiguous places.
You're going on as if there are no cities or people here. Is it too much time indoors?
Mingle with brutes with no means of self-expression save a grunting and scratching of the armpits.
They have poetry, Ben. And their craft with wood and gold. Some of them can even speak to horses.
Simple pleasures, fruitless pursuits.
Well, if it keeps them from drowning in misery and stealing my wine, here's an idea. I order you to enjoy yourself.
beer brewing. But if I fall in a vat, I may never be rid of the smell. Surely you have need of me here, in the villa.
An order, Ben. You'll see. It'll do you the world of good. People are queuing up outside the villa.
I doubt it is anything more than curiosity at the presence of a senior Roman official. Shall I shoo them away, Harry? They are queuing, politely. It could appear churlish to deny them an audience.
Right. I wonder what it is they want that I haven't already provided.
The Emperor's sail is sighted.
Our efforts won't be enough. He'll throw us to our own eels.
Wait. Where's the Imperial fleet? What kind of Emperor crosses the oceans alone?
I only met him briefly, but Emperor Calidus certainly likes to do things his way.
Let us hope.
Here he comes. I'd forgotten what a funny gait Calidus.
Greetings, Governor Naucratius.
Greetings, soldier. Please let Emperor Calidus know that everything has been arranged.
Oh, very good, Governor. Yes, the Emperor would be glad to hear it, if he was at all compos mentis.
Watch your tongue when you speak of the Emperor, soldier.
Oh, right, yes.
Wait, Procurator. That isn't Emperor Calidus.
Oh, you weren't told? Calidus is... We're to bait the enemy out for you. Poor spurious bastards here drew the short straw.
This is the will of the Emperor?
Oh, yeah. Emperor Calidus used to command our unit. Asked us personally. He said, if the enemy see bait, they'll be sure to pounce. And what attractive bait you are. That's when we cosh them with superior forces and take back Albion once and for all.
With one pitiful half-drunk unit?
What? Calidus said you'd have your own armies, Governor.
I sense Emperor Calidus wants to shake the nest and sting us into action.
Don't let your guard down.
So wait, that isn't actually the Emperor? Or...
It is not the Emperor, no.
I'm still a bit new to Roman humor, I think.
Emperor Calidus seems like a bit of a cockroach, quite honestly.
Destina Lente.
Although, to be fair, it was Ben who wanted to make such a song and dance about an emperor's visit.
Mariners, forward!
The dread forest stirs.
Think she's taken the bait, Corvinus?
If she believes Emperor Calidus is here, she may think to kill him.
Oh, Mithras.
Your new emperor sent you here to die, didn't he? Because I know he's not here. You're in this alone, like me. But we have to drive you out all the same. Can't have you draining our fens and murdering our children again.
Fire has started in your city.
All in due time.
Done. Done.
Auxilia, to the fray. Simple serves best.
Showing goodwill? After all this time?
She is under attack. One of our troops is under attack. Is under attack.
Simple serves best.
I'm impressed now, Cratius. Driving them off like that.
Cohorts at your command.
Thank you, Procurator. I didn't even need your help.
When you first arrived, I had you down as a rookie. But maybe I was too quick to judge. This is only the beginning now, Cratius. Let me know when you've time to debrief.
While my hand still grasps the spear, I will not be...
I feel we've crossed the Rubicon, or the Albionic equivalent.
You've got yourself a war now, Marcus Naucratius.
Don't wait for peace, Marcus. Inaction makes us look weak. Deal with this now or never. Take down the Skaha before they grow too strong.
Never thought I'd rule with my father's iron fist. But defeating Voada could save lives.
Or maybe it doesn't have to be war. You could just sit tight and hope.
The stronger your cities, the stronger your armies. We've got one shot.
A governor can tell friend from...
On one of the isles stands an old forest. That place is disturbed. The Grove of Venunos. The forest is a meeting place for dissidents. Sickle-wielding.
Druids? I thought Druidism had been crushed in the run-up to Pax.
Whether in leafy groves or in their own heads, the stubborn of Albion will never cease with the old ways. Still, that land has a lot of mining potential. According to surveys.
Mining?
Worth considering anyway. But my main concern is the stability of this province.
Wattle's catching. Got my own reedies, keep my feet dry.
The Celts might not be renowned sailors, but I'll need shipyards in Albion if I want to govern the place properly.
The Emperor wants you to expand here.
Don't tell me. That means I can settle other islands to call my own.
Indeed, Governor. Another chance to push back the Limes. In return, the Emperor expects Albion taxes. Long overdue. Now we have Pax. Rome expects a return on conquest.
Decent but
How's it going, Ben? Still at odds with your new vocation?
The brewer's method morphs my sleep. Achieving that golden swirl means stirring vats deep into morning.
It almost sounds like you're having fun. If I'm in any doubt, I should pick the Albion Isle with the most useful fertilities.
Waiting for your decree! We advance!
Our scouts have sighted new land.
That must be one of the Warder's outposts.
Time flies, as do we.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Ere, I wish to speak with you on a private matter.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, okay, very well.
Mariners! Hold on!
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals. A ship is under attack.
Seize the day!
One of our troops is under attack.
Through the waves!
Skaha learn to fight as soon as they can walk.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Since we came to these shores, I have done you a disservice. Grumbled, griped. I stole your wine. Instead of flogging me, you encouraged me to learn a new skill. And I took offense. But I was wrong. The distraction opened my eyes to a different world.
So you admit it. But I'm glad you found a thing to enjoy. We may be here some time yet.
That does not terrify me. Not anymore. A tendency to assume the worst has served me in the past. But perhaps it is time I let go.
Ben, what did you really think of Lucius?
I am not in the habit of discussing former masters. Death does not cleave us from the duty of discretion.
I can be discreet.
Perhaps true, but one never knows who might overhear.
Ben, this is Albion. If Lucius were a horse, people might remember the name. Calidus's people won't care. He's called Lucius every name under Sol.
I will admit to having harbored a distaste for Lucius's methods. Any cause would serve, but I fared better than most. He was especially vile to the women. Let us say his death did not cause much grief.
I've often wondered about your name. What does it mean?
Nothing, Ere.
Oh, come on. It must have some kind of meaning.
If it has a meaning, it is unknown to me. I was so named by Emperor Lucius upon entering his service.
So, what? Ben Barleon isn't your real name? Then what is your real name?
It is Bel Antar. But now I have uttered it, I ask you not to use it. I will not lend my only possession.
Oh, Ben. You never told me much about your past. Do you remember any family?
Why does my family interest you?
I just wondered what kind of life you had before.
Not many care to hear the story of a slave, especially the other slaves. But I was not always as I am now.
You were born free?
Yes. I'd had a broad education and enjoyed many privileges before my family fell on hard times.
They sold you, didn't they?
I sold myself, Ere. If I had known I would be in the service of Lucius, I might have chosen differently. It was never the odd, it was knowing.
I feel a lot of freedom here. If I can ease things for you in any...
No, Ere. I meant liberation.
Oh, Ben, I see. You want to be free.
More than anything. But trapped here, I cannot hope to win.
And buying your liberty with the denarius.
Such is my value. I have a price on my head so high, I fear the peculium of several lifetimes would not cover it. I am touched, Ere, very touched. If ever the opportunity to broach such a trivial subject did arise.
What could you possibly require?
Bad for those lads. I know they were going to pillage and murder in a year's time, but still.
Curse you! May neither sleep nor peace find you.
When did I become so violent?
Forward!
The sort of leadership my father would approve of.
I've no time for petty sovereigns. Be gone. Gaze upon a city of legend. My legend.
What could you possibly require?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
A letter has arrived from Amelia Naucratia. Your mother, I presume?
Through the waves!
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Time flies, as do we.
Another one of Awada's outposts.
We advance. Niente.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Don't mind helping out.
One of our troops is under attack.
A duel.
A ship is under attack.
Forward, Vital.
Need support.
That will put an end to her chariot production for now.
Emilia now gratia to her beloved son Marcus.
Mum sent Reed shoes. If only she knew. Good to know Marcia's happy. Wonder what's up with her husband. Dear Sister Marcia, there's more than an amphora worth of water between us. I picture you spindling away, bored out of your mind. If only you could be here, have such adventures.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
We found the last of Awada's outposts.
Through the waves.
One of our troops is under attack.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
A ship is under attack. A ship is under attack. Well done.
You pantless ploughman! Flea-riddled cowsadder! You disgusting Roman!
We stand, waiting.
A ship is under attack.
I'm enforcing the province as Rome expects.
Forward, Praetor.
This province needs an iron hand. I mean, Celts always hope for a good fight, so that's what I'll give them.
Waiting for your decree. Time flies, as do we. Through the waves.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Mariners, forward! We stand, waiting. Forward, Praetor.
A ship is under attack.
In a spot of bother.
Skaha will outlast you, Roman, by sail and salt and by song.
Neptune's finest! Ready! We advance! Time flies, as do we.
After that failed expedition in Arabia, I know better than to complain about water falling from the sky.
Future citizens unite.
I reckon your civis romanuses would pay well for our brooches. This here one's mine. Hands off.
Waiting for your decree! We stand, waiting.
We have endured worse things than war.
Come all the way out here. We advance! Neptune's finest! Ready!
If it's metal or horses you're after, I might actually be of some help.
Waiting for your decree! What could you possibly require? Waiting for your decree!
Another valiant comes to Caerthroyd. Seek you an audience with King Iorgwyn?
What could you possibly require?
This must be the isle with the grove of Venunos the procurator mentioned. Spooky. If I plan to mine here, like Orphan has suggested, I'll need to build up a jolly little mining community.
You will always find an excuse to take what isn't yours.
Instead of insects, it's the honk of the swan at night. Albion disturbs my circadian rhythms.
Traveler, why do you stand before my gates?
I am the new governor of this province, by the command of Emperor Calidus.
A governor? You stand before a king! I have been invested with the right to rule these lands. As was destined, you may answer to him, perhaps. I stand alone, a king unfettered, bound by none.
Emperor Lucius is dead.
Tell me of this Calidus.
What? No, I have no such order.
My aid. If you seek my aid, savage querent, prove yourself worthy of my court. You shall stand alone in your war with the Skaha. Voada and I are not yet destined to meet upon the field.
No surprise. Janus faced Iorgwyn is again ducking his pledge to Rome.
Lay the tip of an axe to those trees and Boada'll be swinging her own at your neck. If you want to do the right thing, build a Phantom. Encourage all peoples of these lands to bring life back to the Grove.
I could build up the sacred site if I want the Grove to thrive.
Don't even think about letting the damn druids back in. Give the Celts an inch, and they'll take a Roman mile. No. Get the timbermen in, and fell that rotten place. They'll want a comforting hearth, too, to get over the horror.
Woodcutters and bardic hearths, if I want to get mining.
Seems that forest has the woodcutters scared.
Maybe they could use a brick.
Swing by Whitecliff if you can't make your own. My ship has a belly full of wine I can trade you.
Good eating on cockles, and not just for crabs.
So where you trying, Doc?
Tell me if I'm overexcited, but with the Phantom, it's a perfect excuse to bring the many strength.
How should I do that?
A sacrifice to all those are likely me.
Think on what you do.
What could you possibly require? Through the waves! We advance!
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. Your people are ailing.
We stand, waiting. Action be our shield. Neptune's finest! Ready!
Good. We'll need those. The wine and the ship are all yours.
What could you possibly require?
Now to oil the necks of my fearful woodcutters. Felling the grove feels a lonelier course. Procurator aside, of course.
Something important, Governor.
Festina Lente.
No, you're okay, Corvinus. Stand easy.
We stand waiting. What could you possibly require?
That appears to have emboldened them. They should be able to cut down the grove now.
So you chopped it down. I think Emperor Calidus will be pleased.
Some of those trees are 20 generations old, so said the older poets.
What a surprise. Romans have obliterated the grove of Venunos.
Druidic practices under the cover of that forest were a threat to the stability of this province.
Make your desert and call it peace. From severed branches, we'll take up our cudgels.
I wasn't going to let that grove lie. They could have used it to organize and raise a rebellion. Besides, this is mining country.
Governor Naucratius, it's time you heard a story that, to this day, has been the army's secret shame.
Neptune's finest! Ready! Waiting for your decree! Through the waves! We stand waiting.
No trouble here.
A storytelling, Procurator?
I have a faint hope that by recounting it to the provincial governor,
Sorry, Corvinus. Please, go on.
the 9th cohort Tungrorum, an entire detachment lost. To what? We know not. Rarely in the history of conquest has there been such an embarrassment. Only finding the Aquila.
Do we know where to look?
Here are...
Intriguing. Looks from this that the last known position of the 9th cohort was in the hills.
It all happened way before my time. But perhaps...
Chieftains, I don't think Bawada will tell me anything. Manx would have blurted it all.
There are signs of public unrest. As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
Neptune's finest! Ready! We advance!
Best house our wares out of wind and rain.
We stand, waiting.
Bitten off a wee bit more than we can chew here.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Misses some. The materials haven't arrived.
Two sheets to rub together. Night wrong with a tunic.
admirably done.
You could sell eels to the eel fishers. I prefer eating them myself. Sausages is easier to stomach without thoughts of the stomachs in them. And the eyelids.